Hey guys, what's going on? You cats know what it is. This is Life with Q. You know that I'm Q. You also know me from Celebrity Talk with Q, where mainly we talk about celebrities. But on Life with Q, we talk about everything from politics, current events, sex, food, racism, religion. We touch on everything. I'm quite sure all of you know by now that at midnight of last night, James Holmes walked into the Century 16 movie theater in Aurora, Colorado, and within 15 minutes of the film, he threw down some tear gas and he began shooting the patrons. According to the papers, 71 people were shot. About 60 were seriously injured and about 12 died. Very, very unfortunate situation. James Holmes was apprehended outside the movie theater when he was in his car, and the police found weapons, and he confessed to the police that there was some explosives back at his apartment. The police went back and gathered up the explosives. Now, James Holmes was a PhD student. He was on his way to receiving his PhD. As many of you already know that once you receive your PhD, you're considered a doctor in your field of study. Very unfortunate situation, because when you go to the movies, you don't think something like this could happen. You go to the movies to be entertained. You're thinking of maybe popcorn, you're thinking of maybe Cracker Jacks, you're thinking of maybe a hot dog, definitely a cold soda, and definitely viewing the movie of your choice. Sometimes you get a chance to see more than one movie, depending on the management and how they allow you to move about. That's a very, very sad situation, and we know as civilized human beings, James Holmes must have had a mental dysfunction. He must have been suffering for some type of mental illness. Now, what message do we receive from this incident? This is like one of the worst tragedies in this country of 2012. Now, what do you think the message is to us concerning this tragedy? I think the message is, I'm just going to give my opinion, I think the message is that if you know of someone who suffers from a heavy mental insanity, if they suffer from a heavy mental illness and they are very mentally dysfunctional, and if you know that their mental dysfunction can cause them to hurt other people as well as themselves, you need to do something about it. What you can do is you can go to the police, you can go to a pastor of a church. If you're Catholic, you can go to your priest. You can go to your social worker, your social concern agency, and let them know about this individual so this person can get the proper amount of help. You cannot say, well, it's not me, I'm not going to worry about it, that's their problem. You cannot say he or she is not a family member, so I don't have to be concerned. Because if that person causes harm on anyone or even themselves, you will be partly responsible because you knew their capabilities and you did nothing. You have to go to some sort of agency, some sort of law enforcement, and report this person and let them know that this person is self-destructive. You don't necessarily want to get someone in trouble, but you let them know that this person could be harmful to themselves, also to everyone else. Okay? Now, James Holmes was at the young age of 24 years old. Let me tell you something. Mental dysfunction has no respect to age, no respect to color, no respect of creed. But we as civilized human beings, like I said, if we know someone who's going through any mental turmoil due to a mental illness, we have to do something. Report that individual to the proper authorities, to the proper agency, so they can get the help that they need. Now, what are we going to do about these gun laws? Okay, there's laws we're stating, like comedian D.L. Hughley said on the radio this morning, there's laws that stating that the police will stop you if you're driving and texting. But in certain states, you're allowed to have as many guns as possible. Wow. I mean, that's crazy. Fairness is extreme. Now, what are we going to do about these gun laws? Now, you heard the message. That's what I believe the message to us is. If we know someone who's suffering from any type of mental condition, we must do something about it. These people was going to the Century 16 movie theater in Aurora, Colorado to see Batman, The Dark Knight Rises. They was very excited. The movie has gotten rave reviews and everybody was looking to have a good time. And this was their last night. 12 people, 10 and 2, 12 people did not know that that night will be their last night. Now, family members are gone, someone's wife is gone, someone's husband is gone, and it's very, very unfortunate. You cannot sit back and not do anything if you know someone who suffers from a mental illness that can cause them to hurt someone and or hurt themselves. You cannot sit back and not do anything, okay? You will be partly responsible. Trust me on this. Now, what I want you guys to do is to pray for our nation, pray for our world, because there's a lot of mental illness running around, okay? President Obama and Michelle, they sent a statement. Here's a little bit of what they sent. Matt Romney, he sent a statement. That's the opposing candidate who's running for president. He sent a statement. Here's what he had to say. So everyone is saddened by the current state of affairs of this event. Everyone. At the movie theater, are you serious? Really? It's a very unfortunate situation. Send a comment. Let me know what you think. What can brighten up our nation with situations like this? Should there be stiffer gun laws? Should there be more people being investigated, even if you have the slightest inclination that they may suffer from a mental illness? What can we do? Send your comment. And like we always say, if you think Celebrity Talk with Q or Life with Q, this is Life with Q. If you think we bring the real, you go on and subscribe. Don't forget to pray for our nation. I'll talk to you guys soon. 100.